Okay, welcome back. So hopefully at this time you have completed these word problems. Um, and now we're going to be moving on. So, salute! Yay! So, it would have been a salute day at school. And so, since we love salute, this is probably a good opportunity for me to kind of teach your parents how to play. So, let me. Oh well. Okay, so what you'll need for salute is a deck of cards, just any regular deck of cards. Take out all of the seven, nines, and eights because we don't have those memorized yet. Take out all the kings and queens and jacks and jokers because we don't know what those mean when it comes to math. So the way that you play after you're done shuffling up the cards and everything. And it's important to remember that ace means one. Okay. So the way that you play is that you need three people. And so one is the dealer, and they're the ones that are in charge of the cards and making sure that the other two don't see the card. So if you are not the dealer, you grab a card, okay, and you put it on your head like that. Okay. So you guys can see what I have. I can see what I have because I'm on camera. Oh no. So I'm going to pretend like I can't see. Now here is your card, okay? And you can't see it. So now that the dealer sees both cards on our heads, they have to multiply these two numbers. So this would be 2 times 3. So the dealer would say out loud 6. Now that I can see what that other person has, I go, oh, what times 6 or what times 3 equals 6? 2. So once I say my number, I won. So I could collect all of the cards. Okay. So then you guys do it again. Go 3, 2, 1 right here. Aha. And then you would go like this. Okay. And then the dealer goes 4. And I go 1. And that's how you win. Okay, so you guys can play this game at home. If you do not have a deck of cards, it's pretty easy to just cut out pieces of paper and number them. And put, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then skip to 10 because we know our tens times tables. We know those. So we want our tens in there as well. If you guys want to practice your 7, 8, 9s, you can. Absolutely. Keep those cards in there or make the cards. If you do not have any of those things where you're able to make cards and you're not able to have a deck of cards, then here's what you do. You get to play on everyday math games on the Chromebook, beat the computer, and I want you to practice your multiplication facts times 10 or your multiplication facts times 100, okay? We don't need to worry about addition, okay? And you don't need multiplication times 1 because you guys have already done that. So if this is too hard, though, then I want you to go back and do this, okay? There you go. I also have math boxes for you guys. Find the area. You may use doubling or break apart strategy. So either one of these could work for doubling or breaking apart. Breaking apart basically means that you are, instead of this being 8, you cut it in half. And now this is 4 and 4. So you do 6 times 4 plus 6 times 4. And then you add that together to get to the area. If you happen to know what 6 times 8 is, or can solve it, then you could always just not even use doubling or break apart and tell me the area. What fraction of the whole pizza has been eaten? So the last time you guys had math boxes like this, you guys just gave me a number and not a fraction. So the way to write a fraction, I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's say, what fraction of the whole pizza has been eaten? Well, I think it's going to be 3 pieces out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be 3 out of, and so I'm going to put the 3/7, like that, okay? If you just put a 3, then that's not a fraction, okay? We need the 3 out of what, okay? What fraction of the whole pizza is left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 7, okay? So that's how you would do it, 4 out of 7. By the way, the answers that I just gave are incorrect. So if I see those answers, they're not right. Okay. All right. Moving on. There are 9 books on each shelf and 72 books in all. How many shelves are there? So 9 books on each shelf, and we're trying to find out how many shelves are there. So this one, we need our letter. Books per shelf, we know that there are 9, so you would put 9 here. Books in all, do we know how many books in all? We do. So you guys have been practicing this. If you need to go back and look at some of the previous videos, I can link those in if you need help on this one. Or you can message me on Google Hangout. Now, this one is 6 times 11. Partition the rectangle to show 11 broken into 10 and 1. Write a number sentence that represents the picture. So 11 is now going to be split into 1, so 1 part, and then 10 more. So you'll do 6 times 1 and 6 times 10. Add those together to get your answer of 6 times 11. Use words, numbers, or drawings to show how you found the area in problem 1. So you would go back and you could see right here up at the top where the numbers are. So go back to number 1 and go, oh, okay, how did I solve this? How did I figure this out? Well, let me go and write down how did I solve it? And you'll put how you did that here. If you wanted to draw like an array or something like that, you can using X's, really easy. You could go, if it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you wanted to do this 6 times, you can. If that's the way that you solved it and that's the way that you wanted to show me, you can use anything that's up here to draw shapes, equation, any of these is fine. As long as you have something here, you could draw something, you could use shapes, anything you like. Okay, so before we move on, I'm going to go ahead and pause right here, and then I will see you in the next slide video.